everyone, my name is Jenny Cleary and I'm your transformational nutrition coach, and I'm excited because in this video I'm going to be talking about meditation and different ways to meditate than just the traditional method. And so this talk is going to be based off of Living with Intent book by Mallika Chopra, and this book has a special place in my heart because I actually had the opportunity to be able to meet with her, and she personally even signed my book. She was doing a talk in downtown LA for an event called Vita Mila, and it was back in November. An amazing talk. She's so cool and down to earth, and it was so good to just hear her talk and then meet with her for the book signing. She was donating the proceeds for the book to a charity. And so I only recently finally got around to reading to it thanks to the Book a Day Challenge. And I actually misplaced my book for a while. I didn't even know where I put it. But anyways, going back to the nuggets in here, I'm going to be pulling from chapter 2. Incubate is the name of the chapter. And the nugget that I wanted to talk about was this concept of meditation and why meditation is so great. And she goes even further to saying how there's different ways of doing meditation and how is that possible. So let's dive into it. So she says, I found that sitting in silence and focusing the mind is the most meaningful and effective way to incubate intents, because it provides access to a deeper well of understanding, insight, and awareness. To tap into your intents, you need to know yourself. Meditation helps reveal your thought processes, your fears, your insecurities, your strengths, and your passions. And so I really highlighted the know yourself. This is what I've been doing in my journey, is to really understand who I am and my being, my authenticity, without any outside factors affecting that. And through meditation, this is how you're really able to hone in onto that. And going back to what she was talking about, she's like, once you're aware of those aspects of yourself, you are better able to identify the thoughts and beliefs that are holding you back and hone in on the activities, people, and practices that lift you up. Let me rephrase that so you can focus on the things that lift you up. A lot of times we're doing things that aren't lifting us up. And so she says, in other words, you're ready and more able to live with intent. And this is key. She was like, meditation isn't the only way to incubate your intentions, but cultivating a quiet, contemplative mindset is key to this step. I also have important insights when I run on the beach or take a walk in the woods or do yoga, or sometimes even when I'm sitting and doing a puzzle. We all have our own way of finding contemplative time and space. Maybe for you, it is baking, knitting, dancing, or sitting and listening to music. Meditating is the quickest, most effective way for me to connect to that place where my mind is calm, but there's no one right avenue. Incubating can happen anytime you give yourself the gift of time to reflect and relax, to honor stillness and silence. And so I love this because just like how I am with diet, there's not, everyone's raving about vegan or raw or paleo, and just saying that there's one avenue, to, feed yourself. She's also saying, to get to your mind to a calm place, like just sitting and meditating is not the only one avenue, and that there's many different ways of doing that. And I love that she super acknowledges that. And it's just about focusing on your mindset, getting into that contemplative mindset, just reflecting and relaxing, and to honor stillness and silence. And she continues to write, over the years, I learned that by quieting my mind, I can leave behind the physical and emotional distractions of daily life and connect with who I really am, beyond the external labels and internal dialogue that runs like a noisy ticker tape in my brain. Once I've reached that silent place, I can hear the softer voice of my true self. the one that knows what will make me feel happy, connected, purposeful, and content. And so this is what I have realized also through my meditation practice. It's still very new. It has been on and off shaky for a while. And I've been focusing with intent now, with, meditating daily as my goal now. And I just notice a huge difference when I do it or not. And like she says, I try to do it every day in the morning, preferably is when I like to do it. Sometimes things get crazy and it just doesn't happen. And but I also do it, like she says, in other activities. And this is why I also really like jujitsu, because, it really gets me to, they're all about slowing down, not getting into that monkey mind, and really being calm and relaxed, even though like someone's attacking you. So it doesn't seem very intuitive. And this is why practice and practice and practice makes all the difference, right? Bring this awareness, this mindfulness into your life, And so, that's Bulk soon. She decided to hang out with me on my little lappy right now. But I just wanted to just bring that focus back into that. And for some of you guys, maybe you do the running or the yoga or other activities that really resonate with you. But if you actually really want to try meditating, maybe one way to start off is, it seems kind of biased for me to want to recommend her father's program, but I really do love it, is the Deepak and Oprah 21-Day Challenge. They do it every quarter, and I really love it is because they do like a little message or centering thought at first and talk about that for a few minutes and then go into the meditation. So I have something to kind of focus in on during my meditation versus like just meditate, which was very hard for me. But everyone's going to be different. Give that a try. They have free ones going on every quarter. I ended up buying a lot of them because I really do love them, and they're so great for me. Give it a try. Just like with yoga, you need to find your flavor. Just like with diet, you need to find what works for you. Maybe that series will work for you, maybe a different type of meditation, or maybe just running, or maybe just doing your baking or knitting or music, or, maybe just petting your doggy might bring you meditative peace and relaxation. So just incorporating that into your life. And I just wanted to add in one more quick little nugget from this book. She talks about, even in the same chapter, how she loved, because she says, I've been reading Sheryl Sandberg's book, Lean In, and I recall something she says on the topic: guilt management can be just as important as time management for mothers. Guilt management, what a concept. I grabbed the book from my bedside table and reread the chapter on having it all. Towards the end, she says, instead of perfection, we should aim for sustainable and fulfilling. The right question is not, can I do it all? But can I do what is most important for me and my family? And, I'm not a mother, but you can totally take this, because I think we do focus on time management a lot and not on guilt management. And instead of doing everything, focusing on what is most important for me and, my future family or whatever, and having that be the main question instead of like just working on the to-do list, and really focusing on what is really important here and now for you to get done. And so I just wanted to give that as a nugget too. There's so many nuggets. I highly recommend you get the book and check it out yourself and find your own golden nuggets that you can read throughout the day. I would love to hear in the comments below what you do for meditation. Maybe it really is meditation. Maybe it's one of those activities that I've already said or something else. Please share. I would love to hear that. Also, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, please subscribe to my channel, and learn more about the fulfilled lifestyle, the life of having your mind, body, and spirit all in balance and connected. A lot of times we tend to just focus on one area and not really have this balanced approach in all pillars of our life. So if you want to learn more about that, more book of the day nuggets, then please join and subscribe. I would love to have you on. And also, I would love to end with to remind you guys that you guys are amazing beings. And I think a lot of times, sometimes we might compromise some things that are truly who we are and what we want to do just because of what other people say or do. And so this is just your reminder that don't let that fear come in, and you are beautiful and amazing just as you are, and to not be worried that you'll be left alone with nobody in sight because you feel like no one will like you in that way. That's totally not true. If anything, you can always get a doggy like this one, and they will love you no matter what to pieces. But no, all jokes aside, besides animals, you will find your people, because when you're really doing what you love and are so passionate about, that energy, that light is just going to shine, and you're naturally, just like how flies go naturally to light, you're just going to get all of your folks, your peeps coming to you, and you're just going to have more of a loving and fulfilling life. So there you have it. Thanks again for listening to me, and I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Talk to you guys later. Bye.